Hello everyone and welcome to the Saskatchewan League of Legends. This is week 5, day 1. We've got the nice guys on the blue side and Raptors in the attic on the red side. Right away we see Thresh, Vi, and Jinx banned. Jinx, a huge pickup from from Amethyst 9. I believe he played that through his first 3 games, so it's a very nice ban there, as it looks like Sergeant Piggy will be taking that Jarvan. That's probably obviously going in the jungle. As Raptors in the attic ban out Zyra, Udyr, and Kassadin. They know Sethrin likes to play that Zyra in support, so that's again a very nice ban from them. As Leona being insta-locked pretty much, and Teemo being hovered over. Oh boy, could we see Satan in a game? Maybe is this? No, yes, Ziggs. I was gonna say, if we look at the match history of these teams, both of these mid laners, Veichter and Pseudo Curse, like to play that Ziggs in the middle. So nice pickup there for the side of Raptors in the attic. With that Jarvan jungle, let's see if they can form a team around that, taking that Leona away. That kind of hinders them a bit, because Leona I find is the best support to go with the Jarvan, because you get that Solar Flare inside the Cataclysm. Works out extremely nice. As Morgana being hovered over, Syndra kind of going between all the purple champs. Just kidding, that's just 2. This looks like we'll go to Veichter, just finding out who can go against Ziggs. I think Syndra's a good pickup for that. She's got a ton of range with both her stun and when she picks up minions or whatever and throws them at the opponent. And Sergeant Piggy going to be in the top lane. A bit of roster changes from the side of TnG, so these weren't the rosters I think in previous games. Like, same players, just different order, and I believe we have a sub, Galron is in for the place of, I'm not sure, but we'll check when we have the graphic. So Morgana and Nasus being locked in there instantly. Not really instantly, but Nasus, I assume, going top Jarvan jungle. Though it can be other way, but not likely. Nasus, they got to get on him pre-6, so let's see if they pick a jungler that is pretty gank heavy early on, rather than waiting until Nasus can build up those stacks. It's not really pre-6. It's not like when he hits his ult, he gets a huge power spike. It's just usually by 6 he has a lot of stacks and can, you know, do a lot of damage. Aatrox actually being picked up for, I believe that's going to go to Lord Dogman there, not in the top lane. I know Lord Dogman's played that quite a bit of times in the Sask League in the jungle, and he's done a fairly good job of it, as Caitlyn also being picked up from Amethyst. He couldn't get his Jinx, so he's going to be playing that Caitlyn, and Lulu being hovered over on the side of the nice guys, as we see Sona as well. You know, there's the 3 main supports. There's Thresh, Annie, and Leona, and you don't want to take a Annie into Leona. I mean, it kind of, I figured, like, they all soft counter each other in a way. So, like, Thresh is a counter to Annie, Leona's a counter to Annie, and Thresh counters Leona, and Leona counters Annie, if I didn't say that already. Just in different ways. I mean, if you throw out that Zenith Blade against a Thresh, and he times it perfectly, with a Flay, that's just cancelled instantly. As time's about to run out, and a Quinn and a Taric. No, switching back to Miss Fortune. That's an odd pickup. I don't think I've seen a Miss Fortune in this tournament just yet. With the Taric, that's pretty good. But they actually pick... This could be a switch from Fig Front Flip and Sergeant Piggy in the top end jungle. But other than that, they picked pretty much in their order. As, again, that Teemo being hovered over from Galron, but they need a top laner or a jungle. But like I said, I think I believe that Aatrox is going to go in the jungle. And against a Nasus, though, Teemo is actually the right pickup. That is the #1 counter to Nasus. So, smart reaction there from the side of Raptors in the attic if they choose to lock this in. And they do. As you see also on the side of the nice guys, they banned out Vi, who obviously one of the best junglers in this meta right now, because she can gank so early and so often. And against the Nasus, you don't want that. So, nice job them banning it out. And yes, this looks like this will be the final rosters right here. So that is Sergeant Piggy on Nasus in the top, Fig Front Flip on Jarvan in the jungle. That's Veichter with Morgana in the mid. Miss Fortune, AD carry. Miss on Miss Fortune, AD carry. And that's Sethrin in support with Taric. And in the top lane for Raptors in the attic, we have Felipe on Teemo, Lord Dogman with Aatrox in the jungle. In the mid lane, we have Pseudo Curse. I called him Pseudo Cruz last game. My apologies. Pseudo Curse. It was Ziggs in the middle. He loves playing that champion. Amethyst 9. Couldn't get his Jinx, but he's fine at the AD carry position with Caitlyn. And in the support role, we have Galron, Lord Galron, with Leona. We have a teleport. We're just going to wait for the spectator delay. This is YouTube, so you can fast forward. I recommend you do that because you don't want to hear me straggle on, but I'll talk about something interesting. I'll try. We do see that Nasus does have that teleport flash compared to the ignite flash of Teemo, though I don't see a lot of Teemos taking teleport because as soon as he does come in, he gets absolutely melted. And we're just going to switch to the graphic right here. So these are actually flipped. Raptors and the Attic are on the opposite side, so if you could picture that. But anyway, both these teams, the 5th and 6th place teams out of a 6-team tournament because 2 teams have dropped out. So this is going to be a close matchup, and I believe live on our stream right now it is 9:15 on January 26th. Live on our stream we have the 1st and 2nd game, and up on YouTube going to be right away is going to be the 3rd and 4th place teams. I believe that is Wings of Freedom and the Muffin Stuffers. So all very good games coming out of today. Let's see. So yes, Lord Dogman has played the Aatrox recently. That Zig's a big pickup, as you can see, from both mid laners, and both AD carries like to play Jinx, but Amethyst 9, I know, was huge when it came to almost like first picking that Jinx just because they needed that. Muddamus not the one playing. He's being substituted by Galron. Muddamus likes that Thresh, and so they banned that, though I'm pretty sure Galron is pretty comfortable on Leona right there. Setherin playing Taric, a champion he hasn't played in this tournament just yet. Taric, a very different champion. We're going to see what kind of support item he builds. If he builds right away into, I'm losing the name of it, the Relic Shield. That's it. The Relic Shield, because he's got that range. But that could be both. It'll be interesting to see the starting items from both supports, as they both run Exhaust Flash. Obviously, every other summoner is pretty straightforward from the rest of these guys, as there's a minute left on the spectator delay. If you're not sure about this league, this is the Saskatchewan League of Legends League. This is an amateur tournament run in Saskatchewan, Canada. These play for 2 months, and then there's the finals live at the Matrix Center on March 23rd. It is where the top teams will duke it out in a best of 5. Thanks for watching. If you weren't sure, I'll go back to the team comps right here. Also, don't forget to check out our Twitter, our Facebook, and our Twitch. We stream live every Wednesday, Sunday night at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. There's going to be 2 games coming up. If this is game 1, obviously, go check out game 2 after this one. It's like OGN style. It's not a best of series. It's just 2 games, and just to add to their stats. Well, not really to add to their stats. There's no. Yeah, but it's not a best of series, just 2 games. As there's 10 seconds left on this spectator delay, before we go into the champ select screen, and we can see all the skins, and then we can determine who wins with the skins. It's a little game show I made up. No, but as we're loading into the screen, and we're gonna check out team comps later, and we want to figure out who has the better. Usually, I'm Wolosh in the caster today. Usually I have a second caster in the main, but he's actually playing on the live stream right now. He's a substitute for RDS. And usually I ask him questions. He's more the analysis guy. I'm play-by-play, but I'll give a shot at doing both. So take it easy on me if I'm not quite up to par. As they're just loading in. And we're going to check out the skins right here. Nope, that's the wrong one. Here we go. So we got 3 skins from the side. Oh, the top side, sorry. I can't even... Which side is that? Sorry, that'd be the nice guys with 3 skins, and Raptors in the Attic have 5 skins. They win the skin intimidation battle, so things are already in favor of them. However, push comp. Okay, so I like to think team fight comp and pick apart comp. Like one team's usually better than the other at that. For team fight, I mean, you got that Morgana ult with the Jarvan ult with Misfortune's ult. That's pretty good. Nasus is kind of all right. Teemo doesn't have a lot. There's Solar Flare. I would say the team fight should go to, if played correctly, obviously, should go to the nice guys. As we just load into game here right away. And I feel like the pick-apart team could be... Sorry, everything is fixed. I'm just going to turn the chat off real quickly. I find that's kind of annoying. As actually, the nice guys starting out with 100 more gold. Oh boy. we'll see how this goes right here. As we're gonna see if there's any invades. As we see, a relic shield is picked up from Southern, and the amulet, the ancient coin, or amulet coin, from the side of Galron. Sorry about that. As it looks like we have a level 1 invade instantly, and Teemo actually getting to their blue, and he snuck behind them. This side of the nice guys on the blue side, and Raptors in the attic on the purple side. And Teemo could be walking into his try here. This could be very dangerous. As they spawn him out with pings, and this looks like this will be the end for Felipe, as he's just gonna get melted instantly. They know 5 players are there though, but Felipe just got caught out of position. A nice job there from Raptors in the attic on the blue side. I believe that is. I have to keep checking. No, it's not. Yes, then yeah, the nice guys. Sorry, the nice guys on the blue side. As it looks like Southern and Moments are gonna back, and it looks like the red buffs will just be exchanged from either teams. As we see, if the directed camera likes this, there we go. We get the other view of it. The buffs are just about to spawn. Lord Dogman in the defensive tree quite heavily because he's got that runic shield, I believe it's called, where you get a 50 health shield to begin with. I haven't seen a lot of players do that as of recent, and they're just gonna leave that buff to live right there, actually. Oh, as a dazzle lands onto Lord Dogman, and he's gonna have to dark flight away from that one. But a nice job for them checking their red right after. Fake front flip clearing that ward in the try. They know he's there. He gets spotted out with the caution ping. Felipe, is he gonna face check this? No, sir, he is not. As it is a 1-0 kill lead already. If you missed it, Felipe getting caught out. Oh, the Flagon Drake comes in, knocks Felipe up, and they're focusing this Teemo hard. He has to flash away, and that is huge for the side of the nice guys. Yes. So I'm getting my team names mixed up. As Jarvan going in again misses his Flagon Drake. If you got the knock up there, that's probably a kill right there. That Teemo, they're gonna be focusing him hard because he is such a hard counter to Sergeant Piggy right there. Nice job from the side of the nice guys, and fake front flip, noticing that and picking that up. As we see, Ziggs actually already have a decent lead in the mid lane with CS. He does have that mana potion, so he can be running that and using his abilities to spam to pick up more CS. On the other side, we have a Doran's Ring in just 1 health pot, or 2 health pots, sorry. And we look at the trinkets. We have 1 trinket, 1 red sweeping trinket from the side of fake front flip on the nice guys, and nothing else from any other, but obviously those will get exchanged out. Oh, Wither coming on to Felipe right here, and they're just chasing them down. Big front flip just camping top right here. Nice job to do against this Teemo, like I've been saying. Someone you need to shut down against Nasus. Nice reaction from Big Front Flip. As, oh, Lord Dogman gonna come help out. And it looks like Big Front Flip has to flag and drag away, but will they be able to catch him? A flash coming in from Lord Dogman. I don't know if they'll be able to take this one. And they're gonna back up because they know that Morgana is on it. Both mid laners are on their way. We're gonna go back here. Pseudo-Curse gets knocked up. And it looks like Pseudo-Curse running extremely low. Sergeant Piggy gonna try doing the damage, but Felipe gets a kill. Revenge on Fig Front Flip as Vischer's running extremely low. Gonna try getting the bind onto Lord Dogman, and double kill for Felipe. This is not good news for Sergeant Piggy in the top lane. Wow, so we just saw a chase and an over chase. No, it wasn't an over chase. They chased, and then when they tried reacting to that chase by sending more people, it looks like Felipe and Lord Dogman and Pseudo-Curse just cleaned up. That's 2 assists for Pseudo-Curse in the mid lane. Just 1 for Lord Dogman because he was the one initially on the run. But he turned that around and got an assist. And that's a double buff Felipe. That's a double buff Teemo. And that's going to be doing some damage. As we look at the jungle items, actually, we have Lord Dogman picking up the Doran's Blade compared to your machete, per se. Which is an interesting pickup. He's going to have a bit of sustain in the jungle. Not instantly with Spirit Stone. That gives you a bit of, I believe, health. And does more damage to jungle creeps and minions. Sergeant Piggy just going to get bullied out of lane here. Felipe is in a good position. How much gold does he's got? 1,500 gold. I think he might be waiting for that needlessly large rod and then going back and then just terrorizing Sergeant Piggy if he can't kill him before he goes back. And one thing we'll have to keep an eye on, I may not, because I don't have a cameraman here or someone to keep reminding me, we'll have to keep an eye on the stacks from Nasus, because those obviously are extremely huge in this game. When it comes to the late game, Nasus is extremely tough to kill, especially a team that doesn't have a lot of CC. I mean, if you can stun Nasus up when he's like huge, how he gets in a lot of games, it's not terrible. But when you have team mushrooms to slow him, you can knock him up twice. As Lord Dogman coming in, or Fig Front Flip coming in for the gank on Pseudocurse, who will be able to escape this one. It looks like they're backing up. Oh man, a nice job there from Pseudocurse just to get out of there. But I thought he was dead for sure. That binding landed and the knock up, but he gets away. Kudos to Pseudocurse. A nice play. Oh, it's Sergeant Piggy just taking damage. He's got those boots and nothing else. I didn't even see if he probably did start those, unless he's backed since then. But that's a pretty risky pick. He's just going to be taking a bit more poke damage every time he steps up for a CS. Every time he wants to get a Q stack, he's going to be paying for it. In this ball lane, we see Amethyst 9 actually doing quite well in CS, winning up by 17-16. However, we do have those 5 on Taric with the Relic Shield, so those are tough to judge, because like right there, that's basically a CS for Misfortune. So when you get the Relic Shield, I hope I didn't call it a Taric Shield before. That would have been bad. But if I did, oh well. You want to get those Siege minions, and then you want to get the, I believe it's the Mage minions, because I believe they have a bit more gold to them, gold to their name. As we see Lord Dogman looking like he's going to be coming top, but this lane's already pushed in, but Sergeant Piggy doesn't have a lot of health. We may see something going up top. I'm not looking at this directed camera. It is focused on the bottom lane right here. As we see, we come back here. Felipe trying to maybe bait this out, letting this late wave push. Lord Dogman waiting patiently. Wither goes on to Felipe, but this is just a bait that they wanted. The Dark Flight coming in. Felipe running real low, but Sergeant Piggy is also running low. The poison running down, and this should be the end of Nasus, but no. He stays alive with barely enough health. A nice escape there. Just by the string of his teeth isn't the right what I'm trying to say, but you get what I'm saying. As he goes to base, he heals up, picks up a giant spell, just going to be able to stain just a bit more. Felipe and Lord Dogman looking like they're going to be taking a lot of damage on that turret. Actually, they backed up right now. A Haunting Guy is picked up from Felipe. That's really good because Leandri's Torment is an amazing item. Ooh, as the Dazzle lands, sorry, onto Amethyst 9. In comes Fig Front Flip as the exhaust onto Amethyst 9. This is a pretty early, the teleport. They're sending all the resources here. A Solar Flare slowing 3 of them down. And they spent all the resources there for nothing. This is going to give, it looks like, oh, we may have a blue buff battle. Sorry before I continue. Lord Dogman is at the blue buff here. He has Smite, I believe. Yes, he's going to take that from Veechster and Fig Front Flip. He noticed that Fig Front Flip was in the bot lane, but they're going to turn this into a dragon. Hopefully, Ziggs is still up. A very good dragon stealer. Oh, as a bind lands onto Lord Dogman. But he doesn't have that blue buff. Gets knocked up right here. Gets slowed. Looks like Veechster will have to run away. We go to this dragon, and it looks like Zenith Blade lands onto Momus, who gets absolutely melted. Has to pop the barrier. I don't know if he'll be able to escape this one. Sorry, that would be Amethyst 9 going down right away, and Momus going down as well. Sorry, Sergeant Piggy picking up a kill right there. On to Amethyst. Sorry about that. Out of casting for a while does that to you, as the dragon was... I didn't actually see who picked up the dragon. I don't have chat right now. But I assume it's the side of actually TnG, because they're so close in gold. Sorry about that. Usually it's a duo casting today, but even still, that's no excuse. As we see this blue buff will be picked up by Pseudocurse after Lord Dogman picked up that blue from the side of the nice guys and stole it away from Fig Front Flip. Felipe, though, all the lanes are doing very well there. From the side of Raptors in the Attic, the 6th place team, I believe. 5th and 6th place matchup. As the Leona just going to be farming it out quite a bit. Momus actually got melted extremely quickly in that dragon pit. As Zenith Blade lands and the stun, And Amethyst 9 just going to be able to do a bit of poke damage as the Solar Flare lands. They're not done. They're going to be keeping on poking Momus right here as the bullet time comes out from Momus. And Southern using his ult, trying to catch Amethyst 9. And will they be able to chase this one down? Galaron and Amethyst running extremely low. That flash is used, but not before the Dazzle could land. And the heal comes out from Southern. They're just gonna back off. A nice turnaround there from the side of the nice guys. Felipe just getting that CS. They're even right now, and that's almost worrisome. Even though Felipe is 2-1, because usually Nasus has a bit less stacks, but we're gonna talk about that later. Fake front flip coming in. The ult used. I don't know why direction camera is coming up here because we have a counter gank coming in from Lord Dogman. Pseudo-Curse just gets away from there. They're going to turn on to Veechster right now. The bouncing bomb lands, but the big Mega Inferno Bomb gets barriered by Veechster. We didn't even talk about that. Lord Dogman picking up the kill, and Fake Front Flip having to run away from that. A nice counter gank there from Lord Dogman. Usually I'd have my analysis person say, yeah, this, but I don't. So, yeah, nothing much there. Fake Front Flip came in for the gank. Veechster very early on her ult, and maybe it could have waited until the knockup came from big front flip, but a nice I forgot Ziggs is, what's that move? I know it, it's the satchel charge. He's used that twice to escape, and to escape death several times. Sorry, that's a turret being picked up from the side of Raptors in the attic in the mid lane. As it looks like Veechster's just going to be trying to chase down Pseudo-Curse. Is going to back up. Amethyst running pretty low right here, though. They could if they land a Dazzle, a Flash Dazzle, which is not up right now. As they do get the Dazzle onto Amethyst, who uses the barrier. The exhaust is used, but they will not be able to get it because Galaron had a beautiful peel there. The stun onto Momus keeps them at bay. And Amethyst and Galaron getting caught out a few times, but making it work. A 1.4k gold lead for the side of Raptors in the attic on the purple side, and on the blue side we have the nice guys. Big Front Flip just gonna farm his jungle here, get that white, get those conservation stacks, but in comes Pseudo-Curse right now, and Lord Dogman. They're gonna be focusing Southern, I believe, or maybe not. They need to pick a target right here. They're gonna pick Momus, who used that barrier, and they're just gonna get away. Bullet time used, taking Pseudo-Curse actually very low. Wow, actually did more damage than I thought. She's got that BF sword from an early kill. Well, both AD carries do. It has a bit more attack speed as well. That's a pretty good item to get onto Misfortune because of her passive, or her W. Oh, Mega Inferno Bomb going, just gonna clear out that wave in the middle. Sorry, her passive, if you attack someone, the more, while your W's up, I believe, the more damage you do to that person. Or every attack does more damage to that person. As Felipe hit level 9 already. Haven't seen much mushrooms though. That Leandri's torment just burning through Sergeant Piggy right now. He's got that Negatron cloak and a lot of health, so he's gonna be trying to sustain that quite well. That's the problem with picking Nasus real early before the other teams pick their top laner. The Teemo is just such a hard counter, at least in this early game here. Late game, it's a bit of a different story. Ooh, Veechster using that spell shield. Just getting away here. More farming going on. We have almost a 20 CS lead for Amethyst 9 over Momus in the AD carry position. In the mid lane, we have a 15 CS lead, almost 14 CS lead for Pseudo-Curse. Ziggs over Morgana, and that's pretty much expected. It's tough to outfarm a Ziggs. Pseudo-Curse on Ziggs. As it looks like Lord Dogman is coming up for another gank, and this could be the bait that they wanted. Sergeant Piggy running extremely low, gets ignited, has to flash out of there. And they will survive that, and he will survive that one again. He's 1-0-1, yet despite being ganked quite a few times.
Blue team's turret has been
Big Front Flip looking to counter that with the gank bottom lane. The Flash Dazzle lands onto Amethyst. Can they get the flag and drag? Big Front Flip choosing to save it, does not get it, but the Cataclysm gets perfectly timed with the 90 caliber net being shot out of it, as Big Front Flip running extremely low. Bullet time using from Moments get it slain. Amethyst 9 and Galaron running extremely low. It's one more shot. Oh, but it looks like the red buff, the last tick on the red buff. But in comes Pseudo-Curse, looking for revenge. This could be double kill. That's one kill. Looking for double onto Southern. The Mega Inferno Bomb just hitting the edge of Momus. gonna be focusing Southern right here, and it looks like he pops that barrier and will be able to get him right away. And can he get a triple kill? But he's taking a lot of damage. That took him a lot of time. The minefield, but the flash coming out of moments took it. Oh, a triple kill, basically a delayed triple from Pseudocurse, and a beautiful roam. So it's 2 kills from the side of the nice guys, but that gets countered by 3 kills from the side of Pseudocurse, who's playing a phenomenal game. 3-0-4, 100% kill participation already in this game. He's got that Athene's and some Doran's rings. On the other side we have, of course, that Zanya's rush, it looks like, after the Sork boots. That's huge on Morgana when she ults, just Zanya's away, and ta-da. Pseudocurse, no one's really coming down to fight him. So it looks like he was able to farm and stay down there for a bit, but if someone else came down, that Nasus used teleport, he did recently. And I missed that. I'm sorry. Maybe he teleported back to his top lane. Pseudocurse still not backing. My apologies, folks. I think I get in the midst of a cold as well, so if I sound a bit nasally, that's why. Pseudocurse playing needs to play very, very safe here. Southern, without that flash, used the flash dazzle on his last engage in the bot lane where they got 2 kills. Southern actually 0-1-4. Very good score for him right now. The Sightstone being picked up as we have a red sweeper trinket also being picked up from Southern. And Felipe just going to get a bit more damage on. Oh, but Vischer getting caught out. Actually, one-shotting Pseudocurse, who was playing it very dangerously. And it looks like they will be able to escape this one. Felipe on the hunt, but he is pretty much out of mana. The ace in the hole coming in for Vischer, but he blocks that or just doesn't do enough damage just yet. Got that Infinity Edge already. That's actually a pretty good pickup there for being 1-2-1, but 10 CS up ahead of your opponent Momus on Misfortune. As that top turret goes down, it looks like this bottom turret goes down too. The nice guy's actually starting to turn this game around, only being 500 gold down, as I didn't even mention that Dragon was given to Raptors in the Attic. But nice pickup there. I thought Vischer was going to get caught up, but she saw that Pseudocurse was running extremely low and just could one-shot him. Nice play there. Big front flip, just going to fire him up a bit in the middle here. As it looks like Lord Dogman is going to back. We're going to look at the items from the junglers, that is. Aatrox picking up that Spirit of the Ancient Golem, while on the other side, looks like Big front flip, that Elder Lizard pickup, which means he's going to be doing some damage, while on the other side, Lord Dogman's looking to sustain, and with his Blood Pool passive, that's going to be huge. You're going to have to take him down like one and a half times. And a very tanky Aatrox is pretty tough to take down, especially with his lifesteal he's got. Amethyst 9 actually being separated from his support right here. Southern doesn't have that flash, but gets the dazzle on, but they cannot follow up. Moment's a bit too far behind, as that jungle creep actually followed Galaron all the way through, so they knew where Galaron was at all times. It seems like in season 4 patches, sorry, I'll talk about that later. Anyway, minions tend to follow you in the jungle more. Lord Dogman looking for a gank right here, but they are actually pinged away. The nice guy's picking that up, realizing something's fishy about this. Why would Galaron be staying in lane? And they see now that Lord Dogman is here. I love that skin, by the way, from Lord Dogman. Beautiful, beautiful skin. So prestigious. The minefield being laid out there by Pseudocurse as they dodge. A binding there from Morgana. They're just... The harass that comes out of Pseudocurse, especially with blue buff, is just immense right now. And they have a pretty good wave clear team compared to, I mean, Vischer on Morgana, they have that pool, sorry, as a binding lands, but nothing happens from it. They don't have a great wave clear team, I would say. I mean, even if Felipe late game lays down a mushroom in the middle of a lane, that can clear out a whole wave later on. He's got the Fiendish Codex right now, which means he could be looking for Morella Nomicon. Oh, binding lands onto Pseudocurse right now. Is Fig Front Flip going to go in on that? But the Satchel Charge just pushes Pseudocurse away. Sorry, Morella Nomicon, yes, has that low CDR and I believe 70 ability power. So that's beautiful for Teemo because you can just lay shrooms like nuts and they do a ton of damage, especially with that Leandri's. Say you get a Rylai's as well, and then heck, if you get a red buff. That's a dangerous mushroom right there. It poisons, burns, slows you. It it hurts. As actually we're all grouped up 20 minutes into this game. Both these teams thinking they can win team fights right here. Again, I believe that TnG has the better advantage when it comes to team fights, but just barely, as Lord Dogman getting withered and dazzled. And it looks like they won't be going in. Solar Flare just missing everyone. Fake front flip going in. He's going to be using that Cataclysm, hitting 3 members. It looks like Amethyst 9 will have to back out. Vishtra picking up a kill with the help from Momus, and that's also Pseudo Curse running extremely low. So Fake front flip diving in there and just almost dying pretty much instantly, but helps his team pick up the kill against Galron. These members are all still healthy right here. Amethyst running low, Pseudo Curse running low. Very dangerous. And it looks like they could be able to get this turret, but if Pseudo Curse just keeps on clearing these waves, they won't be able to. I mean, it's just a few hits away. I'm sure Nasus could walk up to that as a mushroom gets hit there from Vishtra, and does a lot of damage already. And a bit of attack speed picked up from Felipe on Teemo in the top lane. And they're just looking to siege this turret, but in comes Felipe as well, so and Galron is back. Oh, sir, we have a flash of Dark Flame coming in, focusing Momus right now, who is spell immune, and use that barrier, and it looks like Southern running real low, will fall to Felipe's poison, and it's 1-0 right now. Pseudo-Curse also running extremely low. They're focusing him in fights right now as the binding lands onto Amethyst 9. Momus running extremely low as well. Momus and Vishtra flashing red. And they could pick up, Raptors in the attic on the purple side could pick up a turret from this. They don't see Lord Dog, but Frag front flip actually hits a mushroom there on the side, and this will be another turret here with the fast push of Ziggs and Caitlyn on the same team. That's pretty dangerous. The dragon is coming up in 30 seconds, but it's very good obviously for that push. If you want to grab some towers really quickly, it's not a bad thing to do. Just gonna clear out a ward here. 2 sweeper trinkets from the side of TnG, and just 1 on the side of Raptors in the attic. I think when they need, so 10 seconds, they're just waiting this out. They're over top of ward right now, but they don't seem to care too much. Try to base this one out, and it looks like they're just gonna put some Pseudo Curse is just gonna put some harass on. And I don't know if this could be a nice dragon fight. Felipe gets actually hit instantly. 90 caliber net using it on Southern just to back away, and some mushrooms. Just everyone's walking over them from the side of TnG. It looks like they're going to go in. Mega Inferno Bomb just doing a lot of damage to a lot of people. Felipe getting the kill onto Southern right there, and it looks like Aatrox picking up a kill. Lord Dog, Pseudo Curse picking up another kill as Big Front Flip kills Pseudo Curse trade for trade. Nasus gets a double kill right here, but he will fall to Teemo, his poison and his Leandri's Torment. So all in all, a 4 for 4. That's right. So just support and 80 carry left. A good fight from both teams. Let's see. We have Pseudo Curse 5, 2, and 7 right now. 100% kill participation. No, sorry, that's not. My math is bad. What? It's 99. We'll go. Even though that's not exactly it. He's participated in a lot of kills, to say the least. A 5, 2, and 2. Felipe as well, but Sergeant Piggy just picking up that double kill, showing that he is very strong in this game. As he picks up those Ionian boots as well, so his Qs are just going to be almost instant with no cooldown. Pretty much. Momus actually doing a very good job. 4, 2, and 3. Up in CS now from Amethyst 9, who actually isn't having the best game. He's got 5 assists, so he's part of a lot of kills along with that kill, but 3 deaths. He's got that Infinity Edge, got that Zeal, so he's going to be hitting pretty hard pretty soon here. Vishtra picks up that blue buff from Big Front Flip. Pseudo Curse playing a dangerous game. Sergeant Piggy just going to zone him out here. Mega Inferno Bomb used. And don't believe it hit these two. Amethyst 9. Oh, it's doing a ton of damage. Wow. Amethyst not putting any harass back on. Sergeant Piggy taking a bit of harass. The way they're going to go it on. So Satchel Charge going to force Pseudo Curse away. He gets hit up, knocked up, gets melted instantly. In comes Lord Dogman. He's running real low. I believe he's got that blood pool. No, he does not. That's another kill. That's a tower as well for the side of the nice guys, as they have 5 mid. Amethyst and Galaron are in the bot lane. They're just coming up now. Galaron has to go the long way, so this could be another turret right here. No, they're not going to go for it. I thought Lord Sergeant Piggy was going to attempt, but he would have ran right over Shroom if he walked one more step. As the minions get that. And it looks like they will be able to force this down. Everyone actually getting the Zenith Blade onto Vishta right there and use the Solar Flare, but with no success. His Momus just melts him instantly. As the Dazzle lands onto Amethyst 9. Binding as well. Could they go on this? The barrier is put from Amethyst, but has to get out of there. I think they bit of not miscommunication, like should we go in, yes or no? And Sergeant Piggy goes in a bit too far, but takes a bit of damage, but gets healed up by Southern. He's playing a pretty phenomenal game. 0-3-8 on Tark. 4-1-5 on Sergeant Piggy. Just really tough to kill and just going to become a lot more tough. He's got 1,300 in the bank. He's got that Spirit Visage. Let's see what he goes for next when he does back. Could be a wild number of things. As Fake Front Flip, sorry, I keep getting the two mixed up. Picks up that Spirit Visage as well, so they're pretty scared of Pseudo Curse right now. As well as Teemo, obviously. Felipe on Teemo. The rest of the lanes aren't doing a heck of a lot in the jungle. Aren't too scary from the side of Raptors in the attic. 14 kills to 13. This is 40.6k gold lead. So 3,000, not really gold lead, right? That would be wicked. 3,000 gold lead from the side of the nice guys. This has been a back and forth game. From one team taking the lead to the next. A very good Galaron. A bit caught out of position here. He's behind the team. I think his best bet is to back and then just, unless they want to try. Their whole team, Raptors in the attic, are all spread out right now, but they can't siege this right now because they just don't have enough minions. As Galaron just waiting his time. He's going to have to take that long way out again. Southern taking a bit of damage, but heals it right back up. That heal is so good from Tark. That's some Lord Dogman chuckling just a bit. Galaron actually making it back safe. It looks like Fig Front is going to go split in the top lane. Maybe not, because it looks like the whole team is going to be split in the top. It looks like Pseudocurse having to flash away from that Wither on Nasus. Vishnu running extremely low. They're focusing right now. Has the spell shoot, but that's not going to do much because Felipe picks up another kill, and it looks like they are on the run. And a beautiful Solar Flare onto Southern, forcing a flash out of him. Tark ace in the hole coming in, and it does hit, but it does not do enough damage. Sergeant Piggy trying to 1v5 the whole team, but just gets melted by Pseudocurse right now. And just a 2-for-0 fight. And this could be Baron. They are going for it right now. So Raptors in the attic realizing that Nasus isn't there and Beachster. So two of their big 4 damages guys, I guess, are gone. And they're just going to turn on this. Bullet time actually coming in. Lord Dogman running extremely low. Almost all of Raptors in the attic are. And it looks like that's Amethyst 9 going down, as well as Southern and Momus right there. So the bottom line for TnG goes down, and it looks like that's almost an ace from the side of Raptors in the attic. This is a very risky Baron, though. They're melting it pretty quickly, but they're all extremely low. As in comes Veechster. Nah, pretty slow. Not going to be able to catch up just yet. Has that Zhonya's, has that Abyssal Scepter. I'm just going to wait by that wall. Tell him the secrets of everything. Looks like Pseudocurse is going to go bot to split. Some more farming going on. We're just going to check in with this Nasus. How you doing, Nasus? 303 stacks. You're going to pick up some more right here. 306. That's awesome. Nasus very strong. Got that Warmogs. Instead of picking up something like a Randuin, they're not really scared of Amethyst right now. Those 10 assists actually are quite scary. That spell shield being used, so just in case Veechster walks over any ward, we'll pretend that's in the bush. Sorry, in case he walks over any mushrooms right there. The farm in the mid lane, 60 for the side of Pseudocurse. That's why he's so scary right there. As the Flagging Drake comes in from the top, a Cataclysm coming onto Amethyst 9 and just gets melted instantly. That's why they don't build armor, just because Amethyst is getting melted so quick. Doesn't even have a chance to use any abilities, really. Aiming E out of that, or Caliber net out of that Cataclysm. as that gets rid of the Baron buff onto Amethyst. Right now the Baron buff still does that advanced, not advanced, more ability and attack damage. As I saw this glitch before, I saw it on a Reddit post. If you can see the mini-map here, you can't see my mouse, but these crosses of light. Do you see this? These are games when Teemo's played because he is like, look at this. Do you see that? And there's kind of these, I believe that's where mushrooms were. If anyone has an answer to that, that'd be wicked if you could tell me or something. Tell the world. As we get a pause here, I'm just going to check the chat. Remember, these players are at their home. Lag issues. Okay, that's from the side of the nice guys. Sorry, yeah, these players are, this is an amateur tournament. These players are at their home. I'm gonna turn off chat. Sometimes it gets weird. Speaking of just us guys, they like to abuse the chat. Anyway, I hope the stream isn't too laggy or anything. I upped the quality a bit, and I hope that doesn't sacrifice for a bit of lag. Also, again, this is YouTube. Just fast forward until you get to when it doesn't pause. If you want to hear me talk, I'll talk. That bullet time from Momus just seems to always be perfectly timed and just do so much damage. Maybe not killing anyone, but just weakening their whole team for people like Sergeant Piggy to come in and clean up, V-Sure to come in and clean up. And Fig Front Flip has actually been having a lot of good cataclysms. Despite his 3, 5, and 8 score, he's actually having a very good turnout as it is. Knowing when to... Alright, it looks like we could be getting ready to go here. As someone is gonna go eat some dinner from the side of Raptors in the attic, I believe. Anyway, yeah, amateur tournament. These guys are at their home, so they have, say, their mom, dad, sister, brother goes on Netflix or something, or starts downloading something as we're going to resume here. It will affect these guys. These aren't like on LAN servers, just final will be. So yeah, that'll be nice and fun. As it looks like the nice guy's just going to back up here. Dragon obviously not up. They just got it. Gold is tied. This is a very close game indeed from both teams. It's been, again, back and forth. And they're going to check out this dragon, see that it's gone, but it looks like Raptors in the attic know that they're there. Sergeant just going to pick up more stacks right here. Looking like he's going to build that Triforce next, getting the machine pretty much right away here. Yet there's this Teemo Satan cross. More like a plus sign. This is weird. It's like the Illuminati or something. As the blue buff is picked up from Felipe there. Sorry, he doesn't have a Morellonomicon. That was built into... Is that the Nash? Okay, it does give CDR. I didn't think the Nashor's Tooth gave CDR. My bad. They're going to realize the blue buff is not there. They'll have vision of that, though, the Raptors in the attic. As the screen goes red, because Teemo's in the game.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Pseudocurse, actually, we didn't pick that up on direct camera, but does get that tier 1 bot turret. The pink ward is cleared out there. From the set of the nice guys. So in this game, Amethyst has not been a factor, which is different from how they usually play, because Amethyst is a very strong player. Dazzle lands onto Felipe. He's really squishy. This could be the end of him. Full time just gets melting him again, and then Vechter picks up the kill. They're just going to take this top turret. It looks like Nasus could just tank it and Q it a few times. This is very scary for Raptors in the attic. But Felipe getting melted there. Bullet time being everything being used there. Satchel charge. Trying to knock the Big Front Flip away. Big Front Flip going to get caught pretty soon here. Actually, he's going back in. Pseudocurse actually having the flash out of there. The Dark Flight coming in, knocking Big Front Flip up. A beautiful slow player. Knocked a few players back. And it looks like that slow from Moments will pick up the kill onto Pseudocurse as the rest of the Raptors in the attic are on the run. Oh, Wither landing onto Galaron, who will have to flash over this wall. But so does 3 members. Was that 3 members flashed over the wall, I believe, from the Son of Raptors in the attic. A bit greedy there from all of them, I'd say. But hey, a kill is a kill is a kill, and they all get a lot of them get the assist. The mushrooms just doing damage. Wow, and does get that void staff as well, so that's gonna be pretty dangerous. Felipe getting that void staff, so the armor you do have isn't going so well. It just gets melted through. Felipe farming up, Baron up in 2 minutes, as we see. As we know, Raptors in the attic got the first Baron. Sergeant Piggy, yes, he was. I believe he just hit a mushroom. Leandri's tormented. Some more farming going on. Farming going on from the support. Southern right there. 0-4 and 11 has yet to pick up a kill, which is pretty nice when you think of a support. Has the ages of the Legion as well, so when they're in team fights, they're just gonna be that much a bit tankier. You know, I believe that gives bonus magic or magic resist and armor. Oh, binding just misses, but a nice southwest charge and the slow being used. And it looks like Big Front Flip just got attacked Pseudo Curse right now. He's actually taking it fairly well. He's got the Seeker's Arm Guard as the Cataclysm does come out. The Mega Inferno Bomb used right on top of it as Aatrox picks up the kill onto Big Front Flip there. But Momus picking up a kill onto Amethyst 9. The ult from Vistra being used right there. Picking up Momus is has to escape right here. Pseudo Curse picking up another kill onto Sergeant Piggy. That's a big kill. A double kill for Vistra right here, but doesn't look like she'll be able to get much more. That's Pseudo Curse picking up a kill onto Momus right here. The stun lands, and they're just gonna back away. Pseudo Curse looking for more. Nice combo there. Sorry, and all in all, that was a 4 for 3 for the side of the Nice Guys. The Nice Guys winning these team fights, and it's showing right now. They're up just a bit of gold. The Dragons and Barons have been fairly close. I wish I knew the exact stat of what it was, but I mean, like how many dragons each team's got. Finally, Lord Fig Frontal picking up that Banshee's Veil is going to be able to sustain Pseudo Curse quite a bit more. He is pretty much carrying as far as he can. They need to. He's very relied upon in this game. Oh, I love that back animation. I haven't seen that before actually. Anyway, oh, and a Banshee's Veil picked up from Southern right there. So they're just going to be a very strong team. They've got 3 tanks on the team. On the other side, I mean, you've got Galeron, who's kind of a tank. He's got that Randuin's and he's got that Glacial Shroud, as well as Lord Dogman, who's building full tank. No, he's starting to build the Blade of the Ruin King as well with that Buildwater Cutlass. However, you don't have as much tanks because Teemo, you know, top laners are usually considered your tanks. When Sergeant Piggy actually died in that last fight just for his 3rd death. Blade missing right there. Sorry. But doing pretty well, getting rid of that Banshee's Veil. Pseudo Curse got rid of there. No upgraded trinkets yet. Both teams do have those 2 red ones, but they have not upgraded them, and I think they should. Oh, Sergeant Piggy just picks up the Iceborne Gauntlet and just gets Dragon right away. Nice job there. He does have that teleport, so this is a very nice play from the Nice Guys, actually, saying he's going to split push because he can take the Hours down real quick. Raptors in the attic need to figure out what they're doing. Are they going to go for Baron? And they are. So they're going to contest this right here. They're Sergeant Piggy getting ready to teleport, I assume. As the teleport is coming in from Sergeant Piggy right now. Raptors in the attic need to back up right now. Pseudo Curse being focused right away. He gets melted instantly. Momus getting a triple kill with that bolt time, but not for Pseudo Curse can pick up a kill onto Vishnu right there. And that's a pentakill for Momus. No way! A beautiful bolt time, picks up the triple kill right away, and then just gets 2 more kills with her auto attacks there and her abilities. A beautiful job by Momus. Finally picking up, you know, what she's been doing a lot of damage, but the kills haven't been going her way. And now, just a beautiful play. All in all, I'm almost speechless. It's about time she got that. She got that. Wow, what a job there. As the bottom, a mid turret goes down, and it looks like that will be the inhibitor as well. No one is up for another 5 seconds here. Momus, 14, 4, and 8. Huge. Has that? I haven't seen that in a while. I believe that's, what is this? Mercurial Scimitar. It's it's like the QSS upgrade. So won't be able to get stunned down. A very nice job from Momus picking that up. And a very nice pentakill right there. I believe that's the first one I've casted, so that's kind of shocked. I don't know what to do. As just again, these team fights from the nice guys are winning this game right now. And that a beautiful teleport from Sergeant Piggy. Nice the split push there. Sergeant Piggy getting caught up just quite a bit. But will just flash out of there right away. Does not get the blue buff. I believe that goes to Pseudo Curse. That would be the ideal one anyway. And they're going to check Dragon. They're going to say, hey, check Dragon, but it's gone. One wolf there, I believe, yes. And the money from that pentakill. 15,000, 5,000 gold up. 5,500 gold up from Amethyst 9 right now. Amethyst 9 just not his game. Winning in every category except mid lane, actually. Pseudo Curse having 3,000 more gold than his counterpart. In that top lane, pretty much even. Just like 15 gold difference, 20 gold difference in that top lane. As we're checking out the gold totals here. Obviously, 3,000 gold difference in the jungle, just less than that from Fig Front Flip, taking the lead on that. He's got that, does a bit of damage, and it looks like we'll be building that Spirit of the, Randwood Omen next. The Bilgewater Cutlass, will he be able to build it into the Bork right now? I believe he will. He only need 1,400, I believe. Could be doing something with that Giant's belt as well. Not okay. Actually, getting a Sunfire Cape. A bit of a change, but I don't think Raptors in the Attic. They definitely have a chance to come back in this. But if TnG keeps playing the way they do, I don't think it's gonna happen. Momus needs to get focused instantly. Has that QSS though, or the upgraded version. So it's going to be very tough to actually focus. You try getting the stun, which you only have from Galeron, really. Yeah, the only CC you have, that's the problem. That's one of the big problems for Raptors in the Attic right here. You just don't have enough CC to lock down someone like Momus. Or even Veechter's having a heck of a game. 7-5-11, doing tons of work with her ult. And of course Nasus. He's got that Warmogs, that Iceborne Gauntlet, those Ionian Boots, and it looks to build a Bork, I believe. This looks like big front flip coming in from the side. The south of charge just taking Sergeant Piggy right now. Felipe getting stunned up. Megan Furtherbaum just landing, but the Zonya's being popped from Veechter, and that's Momus picking up another kill as Cataclysm goes down to big front flip. And it looks like he should be no, he won't be able to escape this one. Sorry, there's a lot of kills going on there. He picks up a kill onto Galeron. Right now it's a 2-for-1 trade. And got Momus picking up another kill. I was iffy about the misfortune pick, but they're just showing that is a beautiful pick indeed. Felipe just going to get caught out. That's going to be another kill to Veechter. And this looks like it could be, this will be game. No one is up except for Pseudo Curse. They're just, oh my gosh, that binding just catching Pseudo Curse right now. And that's Veechter picking up another kill to pad the stats. And that will be game. That is the nice guys taking game 1 over Raptors in the Attic. Stay tuned. Go click game 2 right now. This is the Saskatchewan League of Legends League. I'm Will Lawson. Thanks for checking this out. And go check out game 2. It's going to be one hell of a game if it's anything like this one.